I'm so tired. A white monster could fix me right now. What? What's that? What is that?
Okay. Half and I got one for you. You might need some second opinions on that one.
Great cheese onto him.
Aww. Very mean, but it works well. And I have been that pig in many moments too.
I'm so hungry I can eat a bus driver, man.
So all you can eat buffet.
That's far too fast.
He was ready.
That's a bus driver who needs a good seeing too. This took me far too long to read. Is this him reenacting smashing a car from Cars?
Yep.
Yeah. He doesn't look very exciting, does it?
Andy might like it. Smash that exhaust pipe. You got it, bro.
Okay. I've had some bad poops. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is a PR? Like a personal record?
Yeah. For what though? The biggest strain? I've had some rough poops in my time. I've never had to strap it. Never had to strap it. I also love how he's quite clearly in far better shape than me, but somehow still made himself look like a thumb. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What's that got to do with being dyslexic?
Bowling ball, baby. Nah, I don't know, innit?
I've been bowling many times. I can assure you I've only thrown a bowling ball down the alley.
Yeah, but like when you see the word baby and you see the word bowling ball, it makes it hard to tell the difference when you look at the two of them.
True.
Technology.
I hope that is someone just underneath messing around, right? They haven't actually built that contraption.
I don't know. Looks like splinters to me, doesn't it?
Well, splinters, also, that flat end.
It's gonna turn your sphincter into a sphincter, mate. She's gonna fall, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the tap
I
as well.
even... Hang on, I thought that thing would be secured a bit better.
Not with that weight on it.
I mean, it is not designed for someone to hang upside down on, is it? Given the mood you gotta be in to do what she did, she probably enjoyed the fall. Like, if you're on the beers and you're having a laugh and you fall over.
She didn't.
It's
Yeah,
just funny,
she didn't
innit?
feel the pain.
Let's hear what you got.
Alright. Well, these
Wrap it up.
I do feel like this sometimes now, and it's bad. When there's something good, I am happy to watch it, so I don't know, maybe I've just got bored,
Personally, I think the quality of films on Netflix aren't quite there.
You will on my toes. You will on these piggies until the piggy market will close.
You think a Hypnotoad in Futurama? It can get you to do whatever it wants. Hypnotoad is having a good time, like.
Nah.
This is my racism account.
The fact that someone's wrote that sounds outrageous. Even in the UK, there's been a lot of cases where people have double Twitter accounts and then they've posted like something bad on their work account or something and then got sacked.
I like this guy's got no like sort of like self-reflection. He says, if I post my face on you, triggered people would harass my employer, right? Have you tried not being racist?
Exactly.
I don't know about you, but I blame Barney the dinosaur for making me believe that if I love you, you love me. That purple lying bastard.
I mean, Barney didn't say, I love you, now you have to love me, He was stating facts that the person also loved him back.
If you take the song very literally, it also says about being a happy family. So they're talking to someone who's your family as well.
Leave Barney's name out your mouth, you never talk about my purple bastard like that again. Oh my God.
I thought it was gonna be like her being like, oh yeah, but I've never tried the carrot cake. He's just like, yeah, of course you know about the cakes, fatty way. They kind of talk about it as like it's a stage in a relationship, isn't it? Where you're finally comfortable to take a in like your partner's house, because there's a lot of people who hold it in to the point where like they have a bad stomach because they're like, there's no way I can drop it in their house.
Oh, I smell a little bit of mild cheddar. I don't think anybody would mind if I just... This is the part where I scream in pain.
The way he comes on the screen, it sounds like that movement sounds so painful, the grunting.
It was so loud the phone just went into bass mode.
Ugh, this tastes like ass.
Oh. Why did I find the sniffing worse than eating it? Like, as if he wants the ass so bad, it's like, I gotta have it too.
So used to the whole like, oh yeah, show me them dogs. Oh, sensitive content.
Here we go.
Oh, it's, yeah. That's not sensitive content. That's just a dog, a toy, dude. Come on.
You should have just committed to the slide.
Like, you try to recover it multiple times and just...
Tacked it like 3 more times. The slide is the way there. You just accept it.
Dude, I'm so hungry right now. I could eat your cookie.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, like, come on, let's go to my car.
Oh. No,
That's a bit
joke. I
fast.
was just joking.
I'll leave you through it. Oh god.
I'll lead you through it. I mean, if they're gonna teach you to... I get being excited for it, but being like, just in my car, like, okay, no. Just do it in public.
The one in the comments said, Han, you said yeah after being asked on God. The hell do you think would happen?
My brother's making fun of me for dressing like this because I look like a Disney adult, and that's so embarrassing when he's dressed like this. No, let's see. Wish you wouldn't.
Staring at the blank page before you.
Both are screaming, I'm millennial. That is, I would say that's true, but then apparently they're not.
If I gave you permission to call me the B word, how would you call me it?
Like, you're asking me to say, like, how would I do it now? Like, you want me to say it now? Like,
like theoretically, if I gave you permission.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
He's had that locked and loaded.
that's like how I would do it. Yeah. Yeah. But that's like on some fake, not like on some real. Like, that's not how I would really like call you. I wouldn't do it like that.
Right.
No.
Sounded kind of personal. Like
It did indeed.
No. I'm not holding it in. Like, I just.
She asked him how he would say it. Then he said it, and she's like, "I'm gonna make you feel bad now." That's evil, twisted game. That is.
He didn't look at her when he said it, so I guess he had. He was hiding a little bit.
Okay, think fast. I'm a random girl. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
He didn't think very fast though.
She said it, then started kissing him, right? So his brain had to process, like, wait, what's going on right now?
He overcompensated, didn't he? It's like he acted slow, but then he was like, he made sure he put an end to it.
Wow, son, what are you drawing?
This is me, you, and Mummy.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And this is the man who lives under my...
Job done. Movie over.
Spooky ass kids.
It's what makes them fun, right? You need the gullible people and to, you know, go poke the bear, go investigate.
You know, Cabin in the Woods? They had like a factory that simulates horror scenarios to appease old god. Chris Hemsworth's like, I'm gonna go get help, and he drives like a motorbike away. When he jumps over the ravine or whatever the it was, there's a barrier around the cabin, so he just smashes into the edge of it and just dies.
Oh. I mean, there's humping, and then I guess you could eat it. What the?
Wait, here comes the fluff. Wait for it.
Oh no.
When Remy does that, right? They obviously they use the side of their mouth to like kind of break the teddy a bit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if head in there, and then fluff going everywhere.
Mate, whatever he's at, he's loving life.
He's a happy boy, he is.
He's also lucky that he's petite enough that the security guard can carry him like that.
Oh, mate, he's loving life.
Yeah. Look at every I got that guy in the end. It's so good. He's like, what the fuck? If they want to chuck him out, you know, there's some bouncers who would just grab him by the scruff, right, and drag him out.
I love the Ren Fair You ever just feel like you're born in the wrong time?
Hey, she can read! Witch!
You don't even have to go back that far, right? Even now, where people are like, oh, I'm born in the wrong generation or whatever. And you're like, I don't know, you gotta be careful what you wish for because, all right, there is a lot of stuff that sucks right now, but there's also a lot of stuff that is a lot better than previously, right?
Go back 50 years and women's rights are looking a bit shaky.
Oh my!
I predicted that.
That sound's probably been listened to more than the original has been watched.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
A belter is in you were being a belter? The top comment is anger management would go down a treat.
You know, you step on a leg on a plug and you're like, I can feel her pain, but at the same time, it ain't moving.
You do almost start fights with inanimate objects, right? Giving it a little shove or something maybe, but launching it is a bit excessive, isn't it?
Dude, you're actually so bad at this game, bro. Like, get better, bro. Hey, come on. That's not fair. You guys are on the same team. Come on, bro. Come on, faster, bro. Come on, bro.
What the
Hurry up. Come on. Hurry up.
I was not expecting that, Glenn. Honestly, I was not expecting that.
Big fan. Sean O'Malley. Sugar Sean.
I mean, it's mainly the hair. You wouldn't have seen him, but it's a UFC fighter who has multicolored hair like that.
I hope that's a person they know, honestly.
I highly doubt it. Working as well. Is that a Target name badge?
Yeah, they literally work there. Oh, dude, come on. Leave the employees alone.
That's not what you want when you're at work, is it?
Trying to make it through life, like, you know?
On Amazon ship 5 bitches to outer space. Intergalactic trafficking. That's what's next. He about to start collecting bitches and shipping them all across the galaxy.
I saw something from Amazon the other day. I could have sworn it was like Amazon Health. They offer like healthcare now, like video healthcare. So you can talk with a doctor via video via Amazon Healthcare. I don't like it, Glenn.
It's gonna be more of that though, because the companies just have so much money. Like they don't even know what to do with it. Oh, why would that give you the ick? That would make you laugh so much. Is that one of those things where, like, I don't know, they watch him with all their friends and they're like, oh yeah, number 10, that's him, that's my boy. He takes that to the face and they're like, oh.
I get 2 McDoubles, no pickle, no onion.
No, yeah. I got you. I got you.
That's funny. That's wholesome.
You can have a bit of a laugh at work, then it's good fun and it helps pass the time.
Like, babe, you get in the bar. Oh. Sugar tits. What are you laughing at, girl? Get up back of the car now and get your muggy out.
Oh.
Maybe somebody's just watched this and gone, I need to change.
Hey guys, there's like a dead crow in here or something.
A dead crow?
Yeah, a dead crow.
Well, that's not good.
Wow.
It usually means there's like an evil spirit up there or something.
An evil spirit would be.
Damn, the evil spirit got him, Glenn.
It's a spirit, so he didn't even have to take off his clothes. He just straight through.
How we all feeling? Yeah, boy! If you throw enough darts, you're gonna hit bullseye.
Exactly. Throw at a wall, something will stick. If you chat to enough kids, you'll get their Snapchat.
Oh, grim.
We can't talk about that. We don't need more allegations.
I love the reactions where some of them are like, what the fuck? And then there's someone in the background who's like, we can't talk about that, we can't talk about that. Because assuming they're all on Twitch as well, so they're terrified of being banned or whatever.
So I'm looking at the reviews for the Elder Scrolls Remastered, and someone said, wife just left me, thank God.
You sorted out the first month of my divorce.
Come here. Kiss me like you'd kiss your ex. Fair.
She's happy with that, yeah.
I'll accept that one. I'll just wipe this off.
Yeah. So in the comment, the gasp, we all gasped. Then we were like, all right.
He's passed the test.
What's similar between me and Tottenham Hotspur? We are both struggling at the bottom half.
That's fair.
Billy! Woo!
He's still happy spinning around watching the game. I should send this to Rob. He'd love this one. He supports Tottenham.
Hey, do you mind emailing me those records that we made?
Yeah, I'm finna send it to you right now.
Finna. Oh, I did not know we hired a little monkey.
Oh my
The
god.
only thing you finna do is drag them knuckles to my office and submit your resignation letter. That is, if you can even read, monkey baboon.
I've never watched it, but I've heard it in so many memes. As soon as I hear the sound.
Today I'm surprising my family with carrot hot dogs.
Now, what if surprised you with an uppercut? Would you be smiling then? You really sat there and thought this was some smart.
That's
you propped your
horrendous.
phone up and thought, yeah, they gonna love this.
All I gotta say, right, is that carrot better be steamed to perfection if you think I'm gonna bite into that.
Normally, like boiled carrots and that, I mean, you could rip it, but they cut quite straight, right? Never know until you actually, but if I was betting, I'd say it almost looks raw, which would make a horrendous hot dog.
Double team.
Oh, come
Double
on,
team.
mate, come on.
Double team in there.
I don't know who you are, but if I ever go to your house for some reason and I see that cushion, we're gonna triple team that thing.
I think the dog would rather have his pillow time on his own, you know?
Wait, that's some comment. You give off cool PDF vibes, but like you low-key like you got therapy and have impulse control, so you would never one, if you know what I mean. I'm a PDF too, so this makes me feel comfortable.
Oh, what the fuck?
I think that guy was just trying to write the most unhinged for the likes.
Dad, these lemon bars are kind of zesty. You should try them.
Okay, let me try. I'm not doing
Oh my god, did him so dirty. That is horrendous.
I mean, you do see lip fillers like that.
It looks like the characters from the Oblivion remake. Their lips are so insanely wide.
Have they made them wider for the remake?
Yeah.
Wasn't the original Xbox 360?
2006.
The graphics were going to be so fair enough.
Do you want to smash?
Yeah, I'd like to smash. Where's your Nintendo Switch?
I don't have a Nintendo Switch.
In some ways, is that like every nerd's dream or something? Or a scenario to ease a nerd in gently?
What, being dragged into the room?
This looks really
like
fun,
dude.
Yeah. Mate, they better not be solid walls, because they go pretty rapid.
Let's find out. Come on, hit one of them.
Please don't, if they're going too fast.
Come on, hit one of them.
You see what I mean?
I thought they looked padded. If they were padded, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah, then it would be brilliant, but not like that.
But mate, he came out of his seat, almost went over the wall.
You know this is one of those things where you just sign a bit of paper when you pay, where it's like, yeah, you can't sue us for anything. It's your risk.
Yeah, those obstacles were a bad idea. If they were like sandbags and when you hit them, they have a little give, so it slows you down, then you'd be like, yeah, sure, but that looked solid.
What are you saying? Men used to go to war now to drink matcha.
Period. As I should. As I should.
He's right, as you should. You know when like men are like, oh, can't drink a matcha latte, can't drink this thing from Starbucks, too sugary, it's not masculine enough. Your life must be so limited. Everyone around you is just doing whatever the they want, and you're like, nah, I gotta stay in this little container of masculinity.
Oh man, she's got skin on her ass.
I've actually hurt my ass.
Honestly, I'm surprised nobody put a nuclear drop in the background of that.
Given Instagram, there probably is someone who stitched it to the nuclear drop, yeah. Exactly, the same thing is happening if me and you go on there.
Convenient.
Quick tip for anyone who's going to be doing a Ben Nevis with someone. Make sure it's someone that can suffer in silence. Honestly.
Never. You're taking the piss.
You committed now though, aren't you?
My quads are cramping. This isn't the top. Say worse. 4,300 feet elevation.
Yeah, you won't see me do an hour, mate.
Total calories burnt 2,400.
Well, not look at the pace. Total time, 5 hours 25, up and down, 10 miles.
It's not too bad. 5 hours.
Not bad, 5 hours. Walking for 5 hours, right? It's all right. Eventually your legs are gonna get tired. Now do 5 hours on a incline.
No, it's not easy. Like, I don't mean it's not bad as in it's easy. I just mean the total time. It's his face. It's his facial expression at the end. I wonder how good that would be if you both did nothing and you attempted to let the bed do all the work.
I think it would do the work, honestly.
Didn't we watch the thing before about soaking where they get someone to jump on the bed?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big one in the Mormon community, that is.
They don't need friends to watch anymore.
You need you. You need you.
It counts. I can't remember the full details, but there was a whole argument in the Discord about like how you measure height, and it ended up getting so dumb where like people were talking about like, oh yeah, do you mean my sitting down height or standing up height?
I remember.
If you do go back and look at the VODs, you will see, you know, Rob being sat down. He's like, oh, fucking hell, boys, I'm not 6 foot anymore.
I'm so hungry I could eat a bald chemistry teacher. Don't put that on TikTok.
And it's on TikTok. He just knew straight away. It's gotta be rough being a teacher. Now, anytime anything kicks off in the class, bang. It's recorded. There's no context there. Just not what you want. I guess in that time you just have to accept that you can't one-up him. Even though you're not trying to one-up him. What's your thoughts?
So, because he's not pregnant, he's not allowed to have a fucking bad back.
You just have to accept that, like, they're carrying the baby for both of you for so long that you just gotta let him have the moan, you know?
But he's got a fucking back. And then you can both wallow in it together.
I got 2 drinks, 1 for the bladder and 1 for the stink.
I guess the term one for the pink, one for the stink also works with this, right? I guess they're referring to the fact that coffee makes most people right?
Ah.
That's where your confusion there. Do people buy coffee to Do they basically use it like a laxative?
I used to work in a call center. I would start my day off with a coffee and immediately go for it.
So was it in a position like you, Kaif, where I actively wanted to so I didn't have to go on the phones?
They were talking about getting toilets that were angled like this to stop people on company time.
That's a decent amount of extra mayo.
That is disgusting, dude. I like mayonnaise, but I couldn't imagine a mouthful of mayonnaise. But they are definitely not a McDonald's worker, because no matter how many dips I ask for, I get 0.
Weekly rant of no McDonald's sauce.
Careful to hit that. It looked like he was going to a standing ovation earlier on.
I mean, a lot of people feel like this about Mondays, right?
I feel a lot about Mondays about me.
We watched WrestleMania together with the boys, and he come out, and the boys were like, oh my god, this is so amazing. And I was like, who is he? Like, who's this person?
The song was viral. The song was viral. Like, he got the biggest cheer of the night, by the sounds of it, like.
What was it?
I love how she's just so unfazed. So you know, this is absolutely not the first time.
Oh, mate, yeah. Oh, dude. I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, my music library is so tiny now.
Oh my god, I don't know what I've just seen there. I don't know if they're being serious. All the comments are like, oh, so cute. Somebody's called that kid Jobby. Jobby. What the f?
They can't be
and
Scottish.
Everybody's like, oh, I love that name, Jobby. We need more Jobbies in this world. Yeah, it should kid me on. If you're Scottish, you understand. A Jobby is a basically.
Yeah.
That's what we call Jobbies.
Like, you call your kid Jobby, right? And you're like, oh, that's cute. And everyone's like, oh, that's quite a cute name, Jobby. And then, you know, they get on the internet and they start playing cards and like, oh, what's your name, mate? And he goes, oh, I'm Jobby. Wait. And they're like, wait.
I mean, Scotland is small enough that a lot of people won't know what a Jobby means. I reckon a lot of people in England and Wales wouldn't know what it is. I mean, even without it, it's not a nice name, is it? Jobby?
I don't think it's a nice name, no.
I've never heard it as a name, and I've only heard it as so I'm obviously going to be biased.
On the count of 3, we're going to open up our paper towels and see what's under there. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2,
3. Oh
Mate, I'd smash them. I wouldn't even share it.
We can all have one. No, as long as me and my mum got some, it's all good.
It's the opposite with me and Kate. Jensen would give me cakes and leave Kate with nothing. Kate can testify to the one time he did something. I was like, boys, boys, boys.
Imagine how brutal it is for Kate. Like I said, she's like cooked his food all day, looked after him. Then Rob turns up and he's like, boys, 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 boys. That's when you know you've had some serious trauma, because he ain't fighting for you. He's fighting you.
The bar is extremely low.
Oh my god, he's willing to push me to the floor and hurt me and rob me. What the f?
Can I also point out, it says POV, you're getting robbed, right? POV, you are robbing a woman. That's what it is. POV, point of view, you know?
I got a number. Andre's got a number.
Oh, right. Did they give him like spoons for each person? Was that Ben?
Does look a bit like Ben. Sound was, I don't know, like a gremlin or something, but it cracks me up so much when Ben gets his ass on. Like, you know what in Raid earlier, all the Death Knights, he asked them, like, do you have an order for your anti-magic shell, right? And they did.
I didn't know what he answered.
But no one replied, and he's like, oh, so no one in it, no one's talking. And then they were like, oh, no, we do. And he was like, well, say it, innit? To me, like, and I'm like, ooh, Ben's on one. It's funnier.
I was just thinking, if the Titanic would have made a left or a right turn 5 seconds earlier, I wouldn't have a favorite movie.
Oh, definitely could have cut that end bit off, but then, well, that was the TikTok, wasn't it? That was the best bit. I mean, at that point, you were bought, right? You accept you ain't in this challenge.
So if you all just run in at the same time, jump on the gorilla, you can suffocate that bad boy.
Oh, man, I was like, what?
Better to be safe in it.
No. Here.
Oh, nah. That's so cruel, like.
Thing is if you know your child, you can play some risky games with that, can't you? Also, did you hear her laugh?
Oh my god, yeah.
It sounds like SpongeBob.
Oh my god, yes! I do that to Jensen all the time with stuff. Well, I'll get you a pack of Pokemon cards or something if you do this, right? And then he'll go and do all the stuff, and then I'll say, like, say tidy the garden up, right? And he'll miss one little thing, and be like, can't get those Pokemon cards. Like,
That's brutal, that is.
To be fair, Glenn, I will eventually buy them down
I
the line,
know.
right? But I just wanted to get, just wind them up.
It's
like,
heartbreak
you know?
up front, isn't it, you know? You're already there. That's all autofill. So he's done it before.
Years and years ago, somebody told me this, right? And I still don't do it. But you know, on Chrome, you know, the address bar can literally be treated as Google. I still just type google.com and then start off in the Google bar.
I imagine loads of people still go to the actual website, you know?
Glenn, I'm worried to say, right, that it is entirely possible that because of this debates going on right now, a group of men might jump into a gorilla exhibit.
Gassing themselves up with being like, we can definitely do this. And they're like, oh, think of the views, think of the trend.
Here's how I plate my breakfast. I'm piping cream cheese onto a toasted bagel and
Just slap the cream cheese on, like.
Breakfast of champions.
It's fine. If she wants to do it that way, if I wake up in the morning, that's a time waste that is. That cream cheese is like, bosh. I don't even think they do that every day. That was for the TikTok. That was.
Don't have a cigarette for breakfast. Actually, just don't have a cigarette. That's so good.
You're waiting for the remake, aren't you?
I feel like this is one of the first times that advertising has really worked on me. Every time I open my Battle.net thing to launch WoW, I get advertisements for it, and they know they got me. Like, I'm gonna have to get it. He's dating someone and he has an engagement ring for someone else. If it is, he was just flat out having another committed relationship with someone else that she didn't know. Like he was basically full dating 2 people. It's wrong, but that's not an easy thing to do, is it?
It's not an easy thing to do, mate. But you know, this is America, mate.
These things happen in the UK too.
It's so built up in American programs, right? It starts to make me think it's real, like.
There's a lot of people in that position, right?
I don't even know how you fix that, honestly. There should be a new system of metric for universities. It's not just the grades people come up with, but how far they made it.
There was spreadsheets you could get that had every uni and every course. And then it would tell you like how many people had a job after 6 months, what the average salary of that was. That doesn't change the fact that schools trying to push everyone into university. And ultimately, if there isn't enough jobs, there's going to be people left out.
Keep working hard, bestie. Because are you telling me plan B is marry a rich man? With your social skills?
You never know. It could still work.
We had this conversation last week when the girls in my school were like, if I fail at life, I'm going to be a porn star. And it's like, no, the f you ain't.
Oh, you spoiled this moment. You're so looking forward to that burger. Come on.
You know when somebody says, bro, should I text her? I think my answer to that will always be like, nah.
The fact you've asked, you know the answer, right? Oh boy.
Oh! That was full on tongue. Oh my god, that's for the TikTok that was.
Power necking, that is.
Josh has done that to me.
And it has this little rollerblade mechanism on it.
You know what he's doing with that.
Locks the weight in there, and then you can tighten it a little bit extra with this.
I already saw it, yeah. I already saw a flash of him at the start. Leave it alone.
Alright, now it ain't that funny.
Come on. It's really sad, but also somewhat cute too. Say LeBron just opened the message and read it, you know, like blue ticked it. Someone would be so happy that like, oh my god, LeBron saw my message before his game.
Might have made his day.
I tell you when it sucks. Hang on, I'll see if it'll say you know. You know, like if you go into a public one or like a work one and someone has absolutely just howled the place out, then you come out and someone comes in and then they obviously default assume that you just did that.
The worst is when you can smell in a public toilet the fanny.
It's been like 5 years since I've done a cartwheel, so I want to see if I can still do one. Rate me.
I wonder why this has been...
Oh my... you again. Go to the gym. If
go.
I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, I'm gonna come over.
He did save us. We gotta go to the gym, mate.
All right, family shotgun race. Wait.
Damn, you can't!
Give me that shotgun! No way.
Obviously because of that, she's not interested in the race whatsoever, but he's like, I'm still winning this race. Mate, I hope we can stay that happy. Wait, Uno reverse. Can't decline.
Dirty that is.
I wonder how, if people have had much success just like walking around with one of them and then like, you know, you imagine you go London, how much shoulder to shoulder is. I don't know, a lot of the times when they're in the wallets, they barely work, and especially when the cards are stacked and stuff.
Your lower back feels tight. Try this. Order a bar from
These
Timu.
always go wrong.
Hang and bam! Your lower back is now released.
They don't
Hope
always
this
go
helps.
that wrong though. That swing forward was so bad for it.
Nah, man. It's like... Mate, what James putting it? Is it not risky, like?
It is risky, but it looks like he's giving it to someone else, so he don't care. Oh, it's his wife.
Nah. Go on, drink it. Go on. She's like, look at her working hard for a man, like, you know what I mean? Right between her legs, getting a wee glass of Coke, like... Oh, mate! How? Oh, mate. She did a
That's
shot to the
cruel.
eye, like.
I mean, you'd be pissed anyway, but if you're in the garden, you know, doing some hard graft, it's not what you want, is it?
So the best thing is, I gave Jensen money to go down to the shop, right, with his friend to take a fiver, right? Which is a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
And they come back, right, with a bottle of Coke and Mentos, not to drink or eat.
To do this.
Just go to the back garden and do that, like, you know, I hear them outside buckling themselves.
When we were younger, they used to sell 2-litre, like, value Coke for 15 pence. So we would obviously buy loads of them and shake them up and throw them in the air in the tennis courts.
My mum used to be a arsehole, right? No offense, like she's dead, right? Well, rest in peace, right? But she used to buy herself a bottle of prime good Coke, and she used to buy us this polar bear. Do you remember the surfing polar bear in that 2-litre bottle? Mate, she used to buy us that and she had the good, like, you know, it's like, that's balls.
Would she be like, oh, when you're older, you can get the proper stuff? Like,
mate, I think this is why I've got a problem with buying like, at the moment, is because, like, I never had it as a kid, like, all this stuff, like.
If only it was that simple. Also, say we're human ones, right? If we smash, we don't make an upgraded human 2, do we? We just make an offspring of human 1. You're just gonna get another Switch, bro. It's not worth it. This is, as we always say, as soon as Jensen shows an interest in Smash, this is gonna be Rob, and he's gonna enjoy it so much.
You gotta humble them and constantly humble them until they eventually beat you, and then they do it back to you.
Then they keep smashing you, but unfortunately you pass your prime then, Guy. That's just how it stays.
You'd never beat me in my prime.
I mean, that's actually quite a good line, to be fair. However, there is plenty of women that even if the person they're dating is mega rich, they will 100% still work because they enjoy it, or, you know, they want to make their own money.
Problem is, right, let's say you start dating a rich man, right? He stays with you for the rest of your days, you're very happy. Or he leaves you and you don't have a job, and now you have to try and think of a way to make it. Or he cheats on you and you just have to suck it up.
Even, you only got to take a look at the footballers, right? There's so many cases of them getting cheated on and then they stay together. Oh, mate, he's done. He's had enough. You have absolutely no context of what's happened, right? But just from that one little video, you can't help but be like, probably need to split up, right?
It doesn't look good, does it? Whether he's in the wrong or she's in the wrong, it doesn't seem like a nice relationship to be in anymore, does it?
That was
nice. She has great hair, though.
Fine, don't worry about your ex or your current boyfriend. Your hair's banging.
Hey mom, did you want a son or a daughter? I wanted a back massage.
That quickly escalated into you. There probably is stats out there, but how many babies are conceived on accident? Because I imagine it's like a lot.
Wouldn't it be like most of them? Even when you're trying, right? There are days where you're giving them back because you want to.
Oh, 100%, but it still counts, right?
What have you realized you like less and less the older you get?
So there's this one guy. Oh, there he is now. Oh, hello.
Aww. Oh, that's really sad if it's actually the case, you know?
You know, I found I like less and less as I've got older, Glenn. And this one's gonna, you're not gonna agree on this one. Sugar.
I like non-sugar foods more than I used to. So my taste has expanded. However, currently, as my life stands, I am very addicted to sugar.
It's time to check on my baby. Oh. Show you guys what I'm talking about. Everybody talking about this bitch is slow, bruh. I want to put a crackhead under the hood, man. Man, that bitch.
You start laughing at the end. I love it.
This is like the perfect one of like, oh, men never grow up. If you can do dumb shit and still have a laugh, it's like you can do, right?
I just can't be with someone that's uncut. Sorry, it's a little odd.
Oh my god! My baby! She's stuck in a tree! She's gonna fall!
Oh.
This is what you're missing out on.
That's foul.
I've made a mistake.
Can I have my kid?
That's foul. If you're flapping around that much. That would carry you away though, then you got a reason to get rid of it, you know? True.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess that's something, right? That just never changes in school.
There was this one kid in school that was like mental. I was actually scared of him because I could not figure out what he would do next. And I saw him 10 years later and he was the most chill person ever seen.
Again, very British, right? You can put on the angry pose, you can give the stares, you can mutter the comments about what you'll do to your mate, but you never do it. You still just stand there and wait for your order.
It mucks you off, right? But when you've ordered like 5 McDoubles, you stood there going, I can see why.
As soon as some bastard in your group is like, oh, no gherkins or no ketchup or no, you know where they gotta customize it?
Yeah.
That's when you
When you're like, all right, everyone take a seat.
If you show up to an adult dodgeball game and someone is rocking compression sleeves and gloves, get the f out of there, dude.
I didn't even notice that. The whole saying of all the gear, no idea.
True, but he's done a filthy shot there, hasn't he?
But he dodged balls. He smashed it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, check out the Reacts playlist on screen now, or check out YouTube's recommended video also on screen. Cheers.